Hi, welcome to the Warhammers. Today we're going to be covering my veteran Commando build, which is all about disappearing into the shadows and flanking your enemies. If you want to catch more 40k content, subscribe to the channel. But let's get into the build. So, with regards to the loadout, we're going to be using the Mark 7 Sapper shovel and the Mark 4 braced autogun. The Sapper shovel, the blessings I like are thrust and skull crusher. Thrust is really useful in terms of being able to one-shot mutants with the alternate attack, and skull crusher just means we've got more damage when we're staggering enemies. For the braced autogun, I have fire frenzy and speed load. This just means when we're dealing close range damage against things like hordes, we're just going to be doing more damage and having faster reload speed. For the curios, got max 3 stamina. That's just because we're going to be sprinting a lot, 20% max health, and I like to take an additional wound. But feel free to play around with the curios however you like. On to the talents. For the talent, we're going to be running down the right hand side of the tree. Firstly, pick up Vanguard, which is absolutely fantastic because it lowers our sprint cost. We're going to be doing a lot of that with this build. Then you want Out for Blood. We just regenerate additional toughness. Pick up the movement speed bonus, and then the toughness boost. We're going to be moving on to using smoke grenades. Now, smoke grenades get a bit of a bad rap because sometimes they work fantastically and sometimes they're terrible. I think they're a fun, unique weapon which you don't see enough people using. So, we're going to be running smoke grenades and we'll talk about them later. Pick up the melee damage boost, and then pick up agile engagement. Pick up close and kill because we want more movement speed. Get the additional critical chance. Now again, because I like my grenades, just teeter off, just to get demolition stockpile. This is so we can just throw more smoke grenades. There's also leave no one behind. I find that better than carrying one additional grenade as you already get quite a lot of smoke grenades. And it helps us assist members of the team with our ability when they're down. Moving on to Infiltrate. Infiltrate is a really good ability. It makes you vanish and you come back again. But the main thing is you get additional 25% movement speed, and that when you break out of stealth, you suppress enemies, which does a lot sort of just to disrupt what you're dealing with. Want to pick up low profile, just so it helps build up the style of build that we're going to be running. Just pick up all the upgrades. So Hunter's Resolve, we get additional toughness damage reduction. Then we get 30% extra damage, and Overwatch. We gain one additional charge, but 33% cooldown. Now this is good because it allows us to also use Infiltrator to help revive down teammates, while also pushing past gunners and shooting them in the back. Then head down and get the melee damage boost. Now I'm going to go a bit of a curveball here and pick up both suppression boosts. Now this is because when using the brace autogun, there's nothing funner than just spraying at a bunch of ranged enemies and them all running for cover. Pick up close quarters kill zone for additional close damage on combat ability use. This means that with the braced autogun, if we break out of stealth close to everything and start hosing it down, we're going to be doing just more damage. Duck and dive, because we're going to be sprinting a lot with this build, it's always useful to regen stamina when we dodge some shots. Then get the stamina regen boost. Now I like Onslaught because it helps us apply a little bit more support role to the team. Because the braced autogun has such a fast fire rate, we can stack up these 16 stacks really quickly. So if we get a monstrosity attacking the team, we can quickly just spray it down and our team's just going to be doing some more damage. Pick up the toughness boost here, 25% toughness is always useful. Skirmisher, 5% to all base damage for 5 seconds after sprinting. Now this works when we use Infiltrate, start sprinting around behind the enemies, so we're going to start building up damage when we pop stealth. Weapon Specialist. So Weapon Specialist again is a bit of a confusing ability. In reality, when you get melee kills, you buff up your ranged weapon. And when you get ranged weapon kills, you get 1 stack of melee specialists, so when you switch back, you get some additional boosts. Now going down here, I like to pick up Always Prepared, just because it regens a little bit of the ammo into your gun if you haven't had the time to reload, and trust me, I've always been there when I switched my ranged weapon and think, I forgot to reload it. Pick up Invigorated as well, because whenever we switch back to our melee specialist, we can help regen some of that stamina we're going to lose while sprinting. And On Your Toes, just for some additional toughness regen in this build. Let's go show you what this build can do. So for testing out the weapons, the shovel will run through its attack patterns. Light attacks, quick little swipes. Heavies, overarching sweeps, they're good for your hordes. And then there's the alternate, which is this. Now with the additional blessings of doing that extra damage on heavy attack wind-up, we can break one-shot thresholds with the heavy attack. Now this is really important when dealing with mutants, as if you hit them correctly, it'll insta-kill them. For the ranged weapon, we're going to be using the brace autogun. As a regular fire like that, and then you can brace it and do kind of faster fire rate while spraying. Now it's important to note, when you're running around and using the basic fire, there's no movement speed penalty to moving. You can just run and shoot. So an important point to note about the braced autogun is when you have a rager charging you, you can just walk backwards and fire. You can also throw in some dodges, which means you can cover ground quite quickly. The smoke grenades, they're really useful when dealing with gunners when they're hunkered down and shooting you. That will break line of sight and sometimes cause them to stop. Doubling up with the blessings we have on the brace autogun with the additional suppression from our traits, when we start shooting at enemies, they'll get suppressed. I don't even have to be hitting them, and they'll quarter run to cover. That's really useful for breaking them when they're kind of entrenched in and we have to work around. So one last thing to show you. When we start sprinting, build up a damage boost, we can go invisible, change this, and we can nearly one-shot a big enemy. That's just with our heavy melee attack and the alternate fire. That's all there is to show you. Let's get into the gameplay. So this veteran commando build is all about kind of being able to flank enemies, get behind them, and utilise the suppression, just kind of almost break their AI so they don't really know what they're doing. But it's really important that you don't stray too far from the team, because what you don't want to be doing is attracting all the further enemies and causing more problems. So it's a fine balance in moving between the two. I have a feeling I'm going to get left behind. I am not him. Just quickly had to shut a window there. They are zooming so far off. As you can see, the suppression causes gunners to kind of run around. Don't ever overestimate. So, I'm going to show you something. Oh. Ow, I mistimed that poorly. Box first up. Let's get rid of that one. Oh. I'll take that. Oh. So if you get a full 3 stacks, you can insta-kill the muties before they get to you. So what we can do is go invisible. Seems my Psycho is absolutely mincemeating everything. Right, where's that mutie? There we go. Oh, there's another one. Right, I need to get back with the team. One down. Right, what we're going to do is pop invisibility, get behind these guys, and we're just going to start spraying. Oh. Right, let's go get rid of that sniper. Oh, the teammate got him. Reload off. Oh, a bad little box burst to push. Oh, I mistimed that quite poorly. Right, let's catch up the team. Okay, that's another sniper down. But we haven't encountered a bunch of ranged enemies yet. There we go. So switch, start spraying. Oh, I switched off the little flap shovel. Getting that down. Brilliant. Team still here? I don't need the grenades. I can regen them. Oh, missed that. Where is that sniper? Oh. Let them have it. It's the main thing, you know, when I say kind of don't push too far forward, is because what you don't want to be doing is attracting like a horde of rages. So we're going to just pop this just to get the damage boost. Oh, it should have reloaded. But what you can also do is just hip fire for the rages. Right, I'm just going to pop this. I'm going to go get him. So what we can do is throw these smokes. There we go. Oh, so I saw that and I thought I shouldn't have swung. Hoping this Psyker will be able to get me back up.
Get me up, come on!
Oh no. I chose a poor time to go down. It's all up to you, I'm not him. So I've come across a lot of people recently, you know, with the joining and leaving quite suddenly, and I appreciate it is an issue in Auric Maelstrom missions. I personally don't see the point in it. I'd like to be able to support the team. But I'm not him that's putting in some work. It's obviously all Apple bot. It's okay to, you know, go down in Auric Damnation. It happens. You know, it'd be ridiculous to assume that your missions would be perfect. Well, kudos to I am not him. It looks like he has potentially survived. Just tap fire at him as you walk towards. And nab that. Oh, what? I'm just going to pop that. Don't like to pop it as an emergency ability. But I need to make sure I'm getting those enemies. And I start hitting from behind. Getting the weak shot hits. I am going to pop that. I'm just going to pop this, swing, and go back for him. Nope. Oh, it's a barrel there. I'll have that. Ooh. People shooting pox bursters, always dangerous. so we had an unfortunate down there. I went in for one of these kind of stuck-in animations of sticking the, oh. Yeah, I just went in for one of those animations of sticking the shovel in. And, oh, this is something I can do. Just chuck that, and it will force the ranged enemies to kind of push through. Get another smoke off. Bonk. I've never underestimate just sprinting towards the enemies. Oh, run out of dodges. Oh. I heard that dodge sideways. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Bings and picks up.
Don't be taken in by these statues. Heroism is often just a matter of timing.
I was wondering where that crusher was. Right, what we're going to do is pop that. What has just hit me in the side there? There we go. Two heals. Let's go grab it. Alright, let's go get that sniper. Oh. So what I'm going to do is pop a smoke here. It's going to confuse the heck out of the enemies. I'm just going to wait in. Don't be afraid to throw smokes into a melee. You know, if the enemies have to walk through it, it A, clears line of sight for any ranged attacks. So the prime example I'll show you here. I'll just chuck that there. Poof. Suddenly, they'll all be pushing up. Where's that box burster? Oh. Go traps down. They are zipping round so fast. Where is the demon host? Okay, just stick to this side. Boink. Oh, is that a Nurgle's Blessed? Oh, he's here. Right, get rid of him. There's a whale on him. What we can do is start applying brittleness for our team. We don't have much ammo left, but it means our team will be doing a little bit more damage. Right, do that. What I am going to do is just pop that in there. Oh, what am I wedged? I'm actually wedged on the mutie. Things are exploding. Okay, we've got a horde. Go on and get the kill. Just whack him on the other side. Where's that dog? Gets dead. So if you sprint towards an enemy, just this little shovel tap will be alright. It's insta-kill most with a light attack. Just take the ammo. No, it's not quite where I want to chuck the smoke. There we go. Perfectly timed meet you here. Oh. There we go. What we're going to do... Oh. Going to utilise our lower threat just to work our way around and try and kill the enemies on the back line. Those little psycho shots are just zipping through. Oh. I got you. And you worry. You're doing a cracking job of surviving yourself, but everyone needs a helping hand at some point. So don't be afraid to utilise the stealth ability in melee, just try not to kind of use it as the immediate panic button and not have a plan when you use it. So if you do use it, pop it, try and deal with the priority targets or kind of the disablers on the team, such as, you know, the mutants, the dogs. Try and clear those enemies. Now, I'm always a big fan, as I've said before, of getting the Medicae at the start of this, just because it's an absolute nightmare once you're done. You don't want to be sticking around. Oh, I think I might have left it a little bit too late. I can't believe I'm doing this. Need to get to my team. And just start whacking them. I'll defend you. I need to reload this. Can always do that as well. Nope. Wonder where that muted. Oh, I heard the other one. Throw that. I've got grenades. This is going to pop in a sec. Ah. Where's that box supposed to come in? What? Didn't want to pop when I hit him. So you can always suppress the enemies just by hip firing at them. Right, what we're going to do... Just gonna sprint out. Okay. Alrighty. Just go invisible, we'll pop it and get it done. Remember, you can always use this ability to do objectives. Makes it really handy and useful if your team is struggling and you're potentially cornered somewhere. So just tap fire and it helps suppress. Oh. Right, everyone in.
Still not clear on who's getting this transmission. I told you I would get the key. Then someone would probably kill me. I wouldn't like this.
Shovel.
I thought you'd say that.
Where's the burster? Where's that gone? Nice. Bonk. Doink. Alrighty, let's move on. Oh. So, you see my suppression is helping the team there. Oh. Dodge first one. Suppression's getting him to move. Oh my great, only got that. 20 seconds on the recharge. I've got to run back. So smoke grenades, you know, while they don't do any sort of damage at all, I think they do like 1 damage if you clip an enemy with it. They're really, really useful at just kind of, just causing that little break between the enemies. Right. Let's go get them. There we go. As you can see, it's allowed me to get that revive off. Gunners just kind of keep on shooting into the smoke, but they won't adjust their kind of targets, so they won't start hitting you. That was really important when I was going for that res, that I didn't just pick him up, because the gunner would have just immediately downed him again. Boom. So just be careful, like, you know, at the very start, not to get caught up with the animation. You know, be very careful. When I wasn't, with like snipers and things, because you will be stuck still for a few seconds. What have we got? There's nothing in here. Throw that at our feet. Nope. Oh, can't believe I didn't get blasted back for that. I thought, that's it, I've mistimed this. I'm gonna. Just gonna start spraying down. You can see it's suppressing the gunners back there. So the additional suppression on this gun is really useful. Doesn't really work on snipers though. You need to crouch. See it on the Skyfire already.
Kill that Poxbuster!
Oh yeah, we need to catch up.
Target pacification. Success!
We'll lead the Boxbuster. He'll catch up.
Ammo crate!
In shadow. Retribution.
He just one hit.
Ammo crate!
Has he got it? Yeah.
So we can die! That walker's ready to blow!
Just hop down. Oh dear. I was hoping to get that guy. Oh, or not. Right, we're just going to pop invisibility to get back to the team because we are messing around with that mutant far too much. Just pop back. And we're here. The smoke grenades can be really useful. We're just stopping the ranged enemies. It kind of forces them to relocate.
Oh dear, a Poxbuster! Sapper! Health booster!
Ah, it's better than the slowest. Okay.
Protect you!
Let's keep allies covered. Oh, he's running quicker than me. Another one. Running alongside enemy snipers like, wait a minute. I think I'm having more trouble with like singular Poxbursters than any other enemy.
Again.
Fear the shadow! How do I preload now?
Where's the next one going to go off?
This beloved, a shield
Oh,
is a good
okay.
idea!
So, prime example again, we've got a bunch of shotgunners. If we just throw it down, it prevents them from being able to shoot us while we go in and start swinging into the melee.
Bring it, you degenerate!
God Emperor. Let me walk unseen. Iterative phase is nearing completion.
Just love that satisfying sound the shovel makes.
The interrogator refuses to work. Recommence.
Oh, what? Ah. Just get them down behind. Oh, I meant to switch weapon. There we go. They already pressed the button. Oh. I am not him. That has some exceptional gameplay mechanics knowledge. Well, there we go. Another mission completed. Shows you a little bit of this Commando build, but I hope you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel if you want to catch more build videos. Remember, not all these builds are designed to be 100% optimal and min-maxed to the greatest. They're very much just a fun way to play the game in a different style you might not have played before. Have a good day, and happy hobbying.